Okay. The defendant's in the courtroom. All counsel is in the courtroom. My understanding is the jury has reached a verdict. So let's bring the jury in. Hold up before you do. Let me just say this before the jury comes in. For the people that are in the audience, I'm going to ask that you show no emotion, regardless of what the verdict is. If you don't think you can control your emotions, I'm going to ask you to step outside, and then somebody can go outside and tell you the verdict. Also, if you do not heed to these instructions, then you could be held in contempt and face up to 6 months in the county jail. So if you do not believe you can control your emotions, then I'm going to go ahead and ask you to leave the courtroom.
This is one of those moments that tells you just how serious the stakes are. The judge isn't just asking for silence. He's warning that emotional outbursts could lead to contempt of court. Think about that. Everyone in this room already knows a life-changing decision is seconds away, and the court's biggest concern is keeping the process orderly and fair. If you were sitting in that gallery, do you think you'd be able to stay completely expressionless?
At this time.
Can I talk to them after the fact without knowledge that warrant being released?
I'm going to give them an instruction on that. Okay. Okay, let's bring the jury in.
Please rise for the jury.
Yes, sir.
With the initials.
Yes, sir.
Okay, everybody can be seated. Members of the jury, my understanding is you have reached a verdict. Is that correct?
Here we go. This is the moment every trial builds toward. Months, or sometimes years, of investigation, motions, testimony, and arguments all come down to a few words on a verdict form. Notice how quiet and procedural everything feels right now. That's often what makes verdict announcements so dramatic. The calm delivery contrasts sharply with the enormous consequences behind it.
Okay, if you'll hand the verdict form to court security.
And there it is, guilty of first-degree premeditated murder. Legally, that means the jury concluded the killing was intentional and carried out with premeditation, not as a spur-of-the-moment act. No dramatic speeches, no courtroom theatrics, just a single finding that instantly changes the course of a defendant's life. Were you expecting this verdict based on the evidence presented?
Madam Clerk, if you will publish the verdict.
State of Florida v. Bree Kristen Kuhn, case number 21 CF 1301. Verdict.
Now pay attention to what happens next. The defense has requested that the jury be polled. This is a critical legal safeguard. Rather than relying solely on the signed verdict form, Each juror must individually confirm that the verdict truly reflects their decision. It's the court's way of making absolutely certain the verdict is unanimous and free from confusion or pressure.
We, the jury, finds as follows as to the offense charged in the indictment. Guilty of first-degree premeditated murder as charged. So say we all, this 27th day of September, 2024. Juror number 109, AD, foreperson.
Do any of the attorneys wish the jurors to be polled?
12 jurors. 12 separate confirmations. No hesitation, no disagreement. From a legal standpoint, that's the final reinforcement of the verdict's legitimacy. It's easy to focus on the headline result, but moments like this are what appellate courts often examine later. Every procedural box matters when the stakes are this high.
Nothing to say, Judge.
Yes, Your Honor. All right, Madam Clerk, if you'll poll the jurors, please, by number.
Juror number 185TR, is this your verdict as well as the verdict of the jury as a whole?
Yes.
Juror number 198IO, is this your verdict as well as the verdict of the jury as a whole?
Yes.
Juror number 77TS, is this your verdict as well as the verdict of the jury as a whole?
Yes.
Juror number 263JJ, is this your verdict as well as the verdict of the jury as a whole?
Yes.
Juror number 112AB, is this your verdict as well as the verdict of the jury as a whole?
Yes.
Juror number 195EK, is this your verdict as well as the verdict of the jury as a whole?
Yes.
Juror number 216DJ, is this your verdict as well as the verdict of the jury as a whole?
Yes.
Juror number 44AK, is this your verdict as well as the verdict of the jury as a whole?
Yes.
Juror number 267WP, is this your verdict as well as the verdict of the jury as a whole?
An interesting transition here. The jury's role is officially over, but the case itself isn't. The judge's remarks about jury privacy reflect a long-standing principle of the justice system. Jurors can choose whether they ever discuss what happened behind closed doors. And now the focus shifts to the next chapter, sentencing. The verdict answers the question of guilt. Sentencing determines the consequences.
Yes.
Juror number 122JO, is this your verdict as well as the verdict of the jury as a whole?
Yes.
Juror number 66MS, is this your verdict as well as the verdict of the jury as a whole?
Yes.
Juror number 109AD, is this your verdict as well as the verdict of the jury as a whole?
Yes.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, I wish to thank you for your time and consideration of this case. I also wish to advise you of some very special privileges enjoyed by jurors. No juror can ever be required to talk about the discussions that occurred in the jury room except by court order. For many centuries, our society has relied upon juries for consideration of difficult cases. We have recognized for hundreds of years that a jury's deliberations, discussions, and votes should remain their private affair as long as they wish it. Therefore, the law gives you a unique privilege not to speak about the jury's work. Although you are at liberty to speak with anyone about your deliberations at this time, you are also at liberty to refuse to speak to anyone. A request to discuss either your verdict or your deliberations may come from those who are simply curious, from those who might seek to find fault with you, from the media, from the attorneys, or elsewhere. It will be completely up to you to decide whether to preserve your privacy as a juror. With that, again, I thank you for your time and attention to this case. You served a very important function in our judicial system. As I said in jury selection on Monday, there are many countries in the world today that their citizens do not enjoy the right to a jury trial, but we here in America still do, and you were part of that over the course of this week. So with that, again, thank you for your time and attention, and you're now excused.
Please rise for the jury.
Okay, everybody can be seated. All right, is the state ready to proceed with sentencing?
Yes, sir.
Is the defense ready?
Yes, sir.
All right, Mr. Alderman?